Good morning, y'all. So let's talk about this fake idea that women, women of color, minority owned businesses are hard to work with. Let's talk about that. So I've heard this, especially when it comes to three different areas: time, money, and service, right? In both directions. So, time. If you're a small business owner, a solo entrepreneur, you are trying to do many things at one time. So, if you are a large business and you say that you want to work with a small, minority owned, veteran owned, otherwise disadvantaged business, then you're going to have to realize that you have to get in where you fit in because you have a small staff serving you. And on top of that, you're not the only child. You're not the only client if they are a growing or thriving business. So time, you cannot be overly demanding of people's time. Now, I think everything should be on time and on budget, but don't be overly demanding of people's time. For example, just putting a calendar date on the solopreneur or the small business owner's calendar without connecting with them to see if they're available. You can't just impose on their time. So time, that's one thing. Money. You cannot play with money in systems. There are often times that what seems to be a small amount to your business is a huge amount to a small minority owned business, which means they need you to run their coins expeditiously. I'm talking about either half deposit before service or payment immediately following service. But either way, those coins need to be run quickly. Net 30 is extremely problematic. Net 30 or more can be extremely problematic for a small minority owned business, no matter what the amount. So I don't care if it's $150. That $150 could be the small business owners' after school activities for their kids, daycare, food, gas to serve their clients. So please run the coins quickly. And then the third piece, service. Usually what happens, the clients that are paying the least ask for the most. You want the most service as if, again, you're the only child. Think about if what you're asking for is reasonable, considering that you are not the only client, okay? So time, money, service. Small minority-owned businesses are not difficult to work with if you imagine yourselves in a small minority-owned business, not the large business that you may sit in.